We've met once.
I know.
One fucking time.
I'm going to call it twice by my count. Because the first time didn't count according to Patty's eyes because of the fact that you guys didn't interact with each other.
Because he was the help and he was ripping my ticket. Like, that was it.
You don't. Yeah,
You
that's
referred
just,
to him as the help.
damn.
First off,
That's so racist.
first off, let me defend myself.
I didn't even mean it as in, like, because he's, like, black or whatever. I'm going to put in quotation marks. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal.
She's saying that you're not as black as Lois. That's why she put in quotation marks.
Eric or Patty, who wants to go next?
I'll take it. That's fine.
All right, Patty, what's your topic?
Is being a parent a job? Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Now, by being a parent, do you mean mother or father
yeah,
or both?
Both.
Both.
Either or.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
well,
a job.
mothers, they always get the credit. They get all the credit. So,
Whatever.
yes. It's easy to say mother is a job.
I think fathers are the unsung hero. They do so much for the family, and they don't get any credit. Not even their Father's Day.
There's what?
Yeah,
Not even
there's a
during
Father's
Day
Day.
is a joke.
It's a joke. Yeah.
It's an absolute joke.
They
It
just
is.
combine it with graduation. Is what they do. Like dads or grads. That's what
Yeah.
they do. Yeah.
I don't think it's a job.
You don't think it's a job?
No. You chose to do this.
You choose to flip
You
burgers
choo-
too. What do you
exactly.
mean?
You
I don't
choose to
know.
go to work every day. It's still a job.
I just don't feel like it is. I mean, you love this. It's like an extension of you. So it's like you might as well just be taking care of yourself. Right? I don't know. No?
Not
I don't
even
know.
close.
I don't know.
Being
Get some raise.
being a parent is a full-time job. And you're sometimes you're being a parent longer. I mean, you're a parent longer than your whatever your career is. It's a full-time effing job. It takes up
The number of
every day.
hours that you put in.
It takes up every day of your life. You can make plans what much you want. I plan to come to the show a few times.
Yeah.
If it pops up, I gotta go
Yeah, that's true.
because my kids come first, and I even got one coming that's on the way. And so if my wife's sick, I consider that a wife and a child issue. That's a job. I got to take care of them. It's a job.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, like, you got to basically teach them all the lessons. You got to bestow upon them all your wisdom and your knowledge and stuff like that.
You can teach them how to talk shit, crack wise. Teach them about vinegar. Teach them things.
Oh, dear God. I hope you're not teaching your child about vinegar
No.
right now.
No.
Not until they're 14.
But yes.
Teach your child how to put the Mac on, get some game.
But why wouldn't it be a job, though?
I don't know. I just don't consider it a job. I don't know. Just
Because you just
do
cut a
it.
job is something that you have to do, and parenting something that you,
Yeah, you do.
well, you have to do both. You don't have to be a parent, but
I mean, you get a job. Why? Because you want pretty things and you want money, right? Why do you have a kid?
You want pretty things and then legacy.
yeah.
You want your legacy. I mean, that's just option on that end. Like, you don't have to have it.
Everyone wants a bit of them left here. You don't
Not
want,
really.
You don't want a bit of you left here?
She said, we covered this before in the previous podcast.
She's never having a baby.
Never
I'm
having
never
a baby.
having children.
Yeah, I have a video of her saying that she'd rather be.
I'd rather fuck a horse.
Wait,
I think it was a donkey.
Oh, a donkey.
You
Okay.
said that? And send me this video. I made a cutaway to it right now.
I'll send you it.
I had a rape joke, but I'm not gonna say that.
Good.
It's kind of fucked up.
That
And
is
also
fucked
there's
up.
that Clerks 2 thing, that bestiality thing. in
No, I
Clerks
was
2.
gonna say, I have a meme that says, "You know how I know we're having sex? Because I'm stronger than you." So you say, you know how I know
Send
you're
it to
having.
me. Send it to me and I'll put it on screen.
Yeah.
Send it to
That
me.
is terrible.
You know how I know we're having sex? You know how I know we're having kids? Because I'm stronger than you.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say, damn, why did I say that's you can't make rape jokes. That's not cool.
Children are just, I don't know, overrated.
When you had
No.
But
when
you have
when you had Enya, did that
She
feel
was
like
my
a job?
baby.
Did that feel like a job to you?
It wasn't. But
So
again,
there were-
I didn't
so
have
they
to
were-
spend time with her. She was my cat. I gave her food and I left and did my stuff and then came back. Like, it
You
didn't
just do the
really-
same thing with a kid. You just feed them.
No, because if I leave a kid alone, like someone's calling the cops on me.
If you leave a dog in a car by itself, someone's calling the cops on you.
Yes, a dog, that makes sense. And a cat and an animal, if I leave it
the
alone in
same
the
shit.
yeah, but in a car, everybody deserves to go to jail in that situation. But like, if I leave a cat in my house, that's fine.
What happens when a cat dies? You have to get a new cat.
No, once my cat died, I have not gotten another cat.
Oh, your cat died? Oh.
Mhm.
It was
Gross
I cried.
negligence.
And I only was that.
Whatever. It wasn't that, or maybe
Obviously,
it was.
leaving it
There's a lot of
alone
moments like
in
that
the
because I
house
really
all
don't
the
know her
time.
like that. It's gonna be a lot of moments where I'm like, oh, because I don't really know you. We've met once.
I know.
One fucking time.
I'm gonna call it twice by my count, because the first time didn't count according to Patty's eyes because of the fact that you guys didn't interact with each other.
Because he was the help and he was ripping my ticket. Like, that was it.
You don't. Yeah,
You
that's
referred
just-
to him as the help. What the-
Damn.
First off,
Damn, that's so racist.
first off, let me
No,
defend
I
myself.
didn't even mean it as in, like, because he's, like, black or whatever. I'm going to put in quotation marks. I don't know. It's not that big of a
She's
deal.
saying that you're not as black as Lois. That's why she put in quotation marks.
But, I mean, you don't, like, when somebody's giving me, like, a soda, I don't, like, remember
First
them
off,
forever.
I was covering somebody so they can go to lunch. I was never down on the goddamn floor. I'm upstairs. I'm upstairs at the desk, straight chilling.
Yeah.
So don't call me the fucking help. I ran that shit.
Okay,
But
I'm
also
sorry.
funny
My
thing,
apologies.
No, but the thing is, but you guys had more than just interactions. Like, oh yeah, your movie's upstairs. It was
That was
actually like
it.
a back and forth that happened that I
I
remember.
don't remember this back and forth.
There was a 5-minute back and forth.
There was.
It was
Oh,
a
because
there
short,
was-
but there was.
There was
Where?
one.
At the movie
At
theater
the
or in
movie
the
theater.
house?
At the movie theater. There was a back and forth legitimate because I remember.
Not saying you're that forgettable. I
No, I'm trying to. I don't remember you either. Not like that. Like, I
Well,
remember.
because you always brought these same people to the theater all the time,
The
and
only
you had to remember a few faces.
I
You had to-
remember her. I don't remember.
Oh, I worked. You
Right.
can't.
You
You,
remember-
can't call me.
Yeah, he worked there,
Yeah,
so
you can't
I knew
use
this
me as an
douche.
example.
Yes, I can. He's like you remembered Eric way before he even got hired.
Before he worked there, yeah.
So
I mean, I remembered him, but we still never spoke.
uh,
I mean, he like, I think he like, do you like fix a PC for me or something like that?
yeah,
Possibly.
Yeah, he did.
See, I don't even
Yeah,
remember
that's right.
that.
Yeah, that's right. I did. I made the phone call. I was like,
But I mean,
"Please help."
we've talked on Facebook. We've had
conversations. No, the only reason, like, I don't know why the thing that I remember the most is him having this, like, conversation with Martinez about crazy bitches. That's all I remember you talking
That
about.
was an episode.
That was an episode on Crazy Bitches that had to get pulled real quick.
We said some stuff
Hey,
on there.
you know how I stopped doing confess? I'm gonna start bringing confess to your show.
Oh yeah, confess.
Confess.
All y'all bitches confess.
Confess.
Oh
love
my
my
God.
God.
I'm bringing
Why
confess
have
to
gotta
you
the
done
show.
that? Like, I've been
I
waiting
haven't.
for you to post
Oh my
something.
God.
I will bring.
I'm gonna-
He gets
confess to
slightly
your
annoyed
show.
by it, but I, like, fucking love it. I'm like, oh my God.
I think one time I killed the joke. I was like, I came in, I replied, and it was like, man, Lewis, you just ruined the joke.
I'm going to bring confess to your show.
All right.
We'll bring
Please
confess.
do. That would be awesome.
gonna be a
And
segment. You wanna do a segment
I'll
on
give you
that?
the annotation to put up about what the confess is and everything.
All
We'll
right.
do that. That'd be
Well,
fun.
we can every
That
time
would
you
be
come
fun.
on at the end of the podcast, we'll end your the segment on
Confess.
confess. There
Got
you
it.
go.
I'm
I
with
love
that.
it. Unless you
I think
unless you
it's
can think of a
funny.
confess right now to end the show with later on at the end of the show.
Got it.
Oh, you do? All right.
Wait a minute. What? No.
Do you want to do one tonight? Like at the
No.
end of this?
I don't have
You
a
don't?
confess. I
Okay.
don't have a confess.
Well, my people will be in contact with your people.
All right.
There you go.
What do you mean, your people?
Just contact me at theofficialweekendrate.com.
There you go. And on Twitter at Fame Entertainment 2K. At FameENT2K.
Fame NT2K, which I had Twitter blowing up last night,
go.
boy. Ooh, I had Twitter blowing
Yeah,
up.
man.
but
Like
I
they
digress.
good. I'm a little jealous because you got a scoop, but you know what? I'm not hating. I'm not a play hater up here. I ain't not a play hater because he plays Xbox One. I play Nintendo.
Patty, you don't game though?
I know.
I gotta get you gaming. Man.
No.
She was
Oh,
trying
she
to play
doesn't-
Smash Brothers,
Yeah,
and
she's
she was using the
terrible.
D-pad to try to run. What she was doing taunts.
I'm pretty sure she couldn't even play like Mario Kart.
She lost.
That's
oh yeah,
sad.
that's true. She lost.
She has arthritis,
She lost to our executive
rheumatoid
producer.
arthritis.
Just put everything out
Do you
there.
want to say
I
the
have
other
lupus
thing?
and I'm gonna
The-
die.
Oh my god! Well, I was gonna say, did you want to say lupus too? I was like, oh,
Wait, do you really have lupus?
she does
I
have
do.
lupus.
That's
Can I
why I don't want to have children. Apparently, that's bad. And then they're just
See,
too much
like
work.
I'm like learning stuff about the girl, and I say stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, now I feel bad. I'm like, oh.
Don't feel bad,
You
please.
shouldn't feel bad. Lupus is fine.
You're such a
Wow.
dick. Which I will say, whenever it happened, we were all like, everybody was like, no, it can't be that because of house or whatever. Because
It's
we were
never
like,
lupus.
It's never lupus or whatever. And then it turns out to be. And
It's
this is the
lupus.
only guy that will fucking make jokes about it still. to
Isn't
this
lupus
day.
like an Hispanic thing? Like, you know how black
No.
people get like.
No, it's
The only
it's
two
for
people I know
everybody.
with lupus are Hispanic.
That's what I'm saying. Look, didn't the little girl that had a lupus used to work? Remember the little girl used to walk with the little chicken wing on?
Oh, Stephanie.
you don't say her name?
The others. Not
She had a little chicken wing.
That's terrible.
Not
Don't
the
make
Stephanie
fun of
that
the
came on the
chicken
show.
wing.
I know
Did
you
she had
talking.
something look fucked up about her? Yeah, I think she was Hispanic. She had, is that the second person you're talking about? Two people you met? Okay.
Yeah. It's not the
You don't
Stephanie.
have the chicken
It's
wings.
not the
Oh,
Stephanie
well,
from
thank
episode,
God.
I think 8 was it? Or
Yeah,
7?
it's not that.
That's not that Stephanie. It's an other Stephanie.
And if she somehow finds this show and she sees we talk about her chicken wings she had going, it's gonna be
That is so fucked up.
I think I'm still friends with her on Facebook. I want to say, or is it MySpace? I don't know. But either way, I don't.
I hope it's my.
I don't post. I don't post anything on MySpace.
MySpace still exists.
I don't. I
Yes.
think
I thought it was
They've had a
bought out
commercial
and-
came out. A few
Justin
months ago.
Timberlake purchased MySpace, which is the worst decision
Did
he
he?
probably ever made. Yeah.
Yeah.
He owns MySpace, or at least a fourth of it, or not a good 40%. I want to say at least. He's a majority holder in MySpace because he wanted to bring it back. He wanted to make it about music and his promotion, like a platform for music. It didn't quite work out for him.
Yeah, stupid investment.
Yeah, it was. Well, you live and you learn.
Fucking MySpace, fucking Tom.
And that was right around the time when I
man.
got that
You have a
redesign.
crush on Tom? Oh.
That was right around the time I got that redesign when it says my and then it's like a space. That was right around that time when he purchased
It's
that.
it's been
I
like 10
remember
years.
getting a
I'm like,
MySpace. Oh my god.
That was the shit back in the day.
It
That should be
2006.
that should be a topic right there. We should
If she,
say
if she
that.
doesn't have a
We should-
MySpace, she's too young for you. If she didn't have a MySpace.
there you go.
That's-
That's a
She
meme.
doesn't know
Is that a
what
meme?
MySpace
Is that a
is.
meme?
That's a meme.
That's a meme. Okay.
Yeah, she
I'm
doesn't know
gonna, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna put it right there.
If she doesn't have a she didn't have a MySpace, she's too young for you.
That's also another meme that I'll put on screen right here. It's like if she didn't start with these Pokemon, she's too young for you. And it was Charmander, Bulbasaur, and
yeah.
Squirtle.
And if she has a lot of vinegar in her house, she's maybe
She's
too
not
much for
for
you.
you.
She may be too much.
There you
for
go. Colin, bringing it back. I like how this is gonna be a running joke. We should totally make the vinegar a running gag. It should come back.
Gallon of vinegar in the center
There's
of
a
the table.
vinegar. No, I like yeah.
We're changing lives today, man.
You're all assholes.
We're changing
no,
lives today.
You're an asshole.
This is probably one of the better shows that we've done in a while. Thank you for the shot of energy fame.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
All right.
All right.
But what was the original topic that we were starting on? Oh yeah, about being a parent. If it's
If
a
it's
job.
a job.
And I
All
said
right.
no.
You said no. I say yes. There's just too much. There's too much of an investment. There's too much going on when you have your child rearing. You basically have to be there for them and everything. Every time they get in trouble at school, and you got to figure out a way to either punish them or deal with it or whatever. It's not something that you can just say that you could pop a kid out or whatever, and then you're a mother or father. That doesn't. Just because you sir a child doesn't make you a
For
a
some
mother or
people,
father.
being a parent is the one job that you want. Some people have their ideal job that they'll never be able to accomplish, never be able to get it.
But they can do
Some
that
people,
right.
I want to be a parent. That's that one job you can accomplish. Not saying I know some people can't do it, and that's unfortunate. But it's that one job that's your grand thing. You can do it.
I mean, that's the one thing that people would always say that the one thing in their life, like they would say
That they're proud of.
they're
the
proud
most.
of the most. Like they say, I've done a lot of things wrong and I fucked a lot of things up, but having you was not the thing that
And it's even better when they turn out to be great.
I heard
Yeah,
lightning.
I think that was someone upstairs.
No, I'm
Walking.
pretty sure that's thunder.
I mean, it is Texas, so
Yeah.
it might be. Tornado might come whips through this shit.
Right now, yeah.
Take
Freaking
all
cow
your
just
family.
Like the
good.
time when I captured the lightning, like, and it was like,
Oh, did you ever
Yeah.
play it back and you actually saw the lightning strike?
yeah.
Nice.
And then also, not to mention, the funny thing is, I got a couple of messages of saying that it scared them, like whenever because I said it in the description that it's happening, but I didn't say
When?
People, well, not only did I not say when, but people automatically assumed that it was going to be edited out for the final upload, but it wasn't. It was so good.
Joke's on them.
Yes. Boom, like fuck, like whoa, like yeah. Anyways, so Eric, final comments on that one, the being a parent, being
Oh,
a
I
job.
already said it in there. I think it's not only your job, but it's your first job.
Oh yeah, I like that
Your
one.
first.
So you're
Your
the
first,
unsung
it takes your
hero.
It should be your
priority,
primary job,
your
primary
priority,
job,
priority
yes.
number one.
Oh, okay. So when are you having kids?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Eric, are you serious?
I'm serious.
This is the first time I'm ever hearing, and I've known you for like 8 years or something like that.
He says that no.
Do you
bitch-
have-
he
12,
said
12,
no bitches
12 years. I'm
strapping
sorry,
him.
12 years.
Do you have
12 years.
100%
you
control
want
in
to go
that?
with?
You have
I wanna
100% control in that, say so?
I try to.
Oh, so you don't have control in that.
No.
I'm sorry, 12
So
years.
that executive
Correction.
producer is about to start doing some shady ass shit for some babies.
So Eric, what were we gonna say? Did I offend you?
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
I said 12 years. I said 8 years at first, but then I
I thought it
corrected
was
myself.
10.
It's 12.
Are you sure?
We
It's
met
not
in
10?
03.
So really, you're not gonna have kids, dude? I need to have something else to love.
Are you sure? I thought
Yes,
it
we
was
met
middle
in
Not
freshman
middle
year.
school. Freshman year.
Freshman
high
year
school.
in geometry.
2003.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, whatever. That's when we first met. I remember that.
Seriously, no kids, dude?
No kids.
look at. She's like, listen
She's
to this
like,
clown.
yeah, like person J is like,
Listening.
you gotta. Not only do you gotta give me a kid, you gotta put a ring on it and everything. She's like,
I'm saying, you know what this
she's
means?
doing the Beyonce right now.
You know what
She's
this
doing
means,
the
Louis?
like,
You have no say so in shit. Marry her and you see
Nothing
what
here.
happens.
So you see a rock on this thing?
And when it comes, you have no say so in shit.
I can't wait till you have
Do you
kids.
do you like it when women pretend to give you a choice, like when they ask you your opinion, but they
Oh,
don't
like,
really,
hey, where do you
they're not
wanna
going to
go?
take it into consideration. They
Here-
already made up
here's-
their mind on it.
Here's a good example. Like, hey, where do you want to go eat? I don't know.
What do you
You
want?
choose. And
Oh,
then you
and she's
start,
like-
you're
you start
like,
naming
oh,
something?
all right,
No.
let's go to McDonald's. No, I don't want to go there. I don't feel like that today. Then you start naming other stuff, and then finally just like, you know what, you decide. So then she decides. She already has something predetermined.
I had a girl tell me that she
Women.
would when someone is taking her on a date and she said anyone asks her where do you want to go eat and she's like, oh, I don't know, you decide, and then she basically use that to gauge what's the price point, because if she doesn't disagree, she'll automatically go somewhere in that thing. So if you're gonna go to Texas State Brazil, then that's the price point. Or if you're going to Chili's, that's the price point. You got to figure that out. That's basically her strategizing, trying to figure out, okay, how much is this dude willing to spend, and then I'll go from there.
Let's see if I'm going to sleep with him. Damn.
For some steak? No.
Better be some damn.
That's what I'm gonna say. There you go. All right, so we closed that book on that one. I love it. All
Yeah,
right.
you're wrong.
Three
Once
dudes,
again, we gang up on you.
three
That's
dudes,
okay.
Three dudes.
It's not the
against
first
one
time
girl.
that
Oh,
guys have meet up against her.
assholes. No, but seriously, dude, you need to have kids. Hey, you specifically, you need to have kids with her.
She's like, what? She's looking behind her. So like, what?
There's nobody there, Patty.
Nobody's there.
It's like, no. I like how you said with her, and it kind of looks like you're pointing to the camera, and you can be like with her, and she's like, she's looking, she's like me, like, you know, on the computer screen and stuff. Like, yes. And then she like screen caps it, and she's like, you know, like, what?
Wow,
I'm
that's
just
some
going. I'm going.
creepy love right
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
love
deep
it.
with that shit.
I love it.
First time you ever went deep in anything, Louis.
Damn.
You're
Shots fired.
High five. That was awesome. That was awesome.
I love it.
I mean, everybody else is doing it. Fuck, man.
I should watch what I say now.